Married by Mistake, an African tale. In the heart of Abanjo village, where the red earth glows under the morning sun and palm trees sway like watchful elders, life often follows the rhythm of tradition. But sometimes, even tradition can make a mistake. That morning, the village buzzed with excitement. 2 weddings were to take place, 2 families preparing, 2 brides dressing, and 2 grooms waiting to begin a new life. The sound of drums roared across the fields, goats wandered freely, and the smell of fresh palm wine floated in the air. In one corner of the village, inside a compound shaded by tall mango trees, Adanna sat quietly while her friends helped her tie a red and yellow encore wrapper around her waist. She was beautiful, strong-willed, and known for speaking her mind. But today, her heart was heavy. Her father, a respected herbalist, had arranged her marriage to a man she barely knew, Obina, the son of a distant family. When she spoke, her voice carried both pain and pride. "Father, I should choose my husband," she said softly. But her father didn't look up from the herbs he was grinding. "Sometimes, my daughter," he replied, "choice is not freedom, it is duty." Adanna said nothing more. Deep down, she knew resistance would only bring shame to her father's name. Across the village, Obina was polishing his shoes. A tall, quiet man with a thoughtful face, he had agreed to the marriage mostly to honor his late mother's wish. His best friend teased him. "You don't even know her face." Obina smiled faintly. "Sometimes, peace begins with obedience," he said. Meanwhile, inside a small smoky hut near the edge of the market, old Mama Ifeoma, the village seamstress, hummed to herself as she folded 2 white veils meant for the brides. Her eyesight was not what it used to be, and her hands trembled slightly. 2 weddings, 2 veils, she muttered, May my old eyes not fail me today." But fate was already at work. As she packed the veils, she accidentally swapped them. The one meant for Adanna ended up with the other bride, and the other veil went to Adanna's basket. It was a small mistake, but one that would change 2 lives forever. By midday, the village square was alive. Drums beat loudly, women danced in bright wrappers, and men clapped to the rhythm. 2 couples stood ready before the elders, both brides veiled, both grooms proud. Elder Kem, the oldest man in the village, raised his staff. "As we join these hearts," he declared.
The drums stopped. The air grew silent, heavy with disbelief. But tradition in Abanjo was strong. Once the kola nut was shared and the wine poured, no one dared undo the vows. And so, that night, Adanna and Obina, strangers joined by mistake, went home together as husband and wife. Their compound was quiet. An oil lamp flickered between them as they sat on opposite sides of the small room. Neither spoke for a long time. Finally, Adanna broke the silence. "I'll do my duties," she said, "but don't ask me for love." Obina looked into the flame. "I didn't fight wars to beg for hearts," he replied softly. Outside, crickets sang. Inside, 2 hearts wrestled with confusion and pride. Days turned into weeks. Adanna cooked, fetched water, and swept the yard, though she rarely smiled. Obina worked in the fields, fixed fences, and quietly helped anyone who needed it. One morning, Adanna saw him helping a small boy with an injured leg. Later, when she fetched water from the stream, she found Obina waiting to help carry her heavy pot. Little by little, her anger began to fade. One afternoon, at the riverbank, the wind blew her wrapper cloth into the water. She gasped, ready to chase it, but Obina was quicker. He ran, splashed into the shallow water, and caught it just in time. They both laughed, truly laughed, for the first time since their wedding. "You're not as serious as you look," Adanna teased. "And you're not as angry as you pretend," Obina replied. From that day, the air between them softened. Meanwhile, in her small hut, Mama Ifeoma was folding leftover fabrics when she noticed the cloth tags from the wedding veils. Her eyes widened as realization struck. Oh no, 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 no. I joined the wrong souls. Her heart pounded. She rushed outside, running barefoot through the dusty road, shouting for Elder Kem. Elder, Elder, there has been a mistake. Villagers turned to look. The sound of drums stopped. Within moments, the whole village had gathered under the great baobab tree. Panting, Mama Ifeoma fell to her knees. It was my fault, she cried. I swapped the veils. Adanna and Obina were never meant for each other. The crowd murmured. Some gasped. Some scolded. But all eyes turned to the couple standing side by side. Adanna held Obina's hand gently. A mistake brought us together, she said, but we stayed by choice. Obina nodded. Tradition made us meet, but love made us stay. The crowd fell silent. Even Elder Kem was moved. He raised his staff once more. In Abanjo, he said slowly, mistakes are heavy, but so is true love. Let them remain bound, not by error, but by will. The people cheered. Drums returned, louder and happier than before. Women danced, children laughed, and even Mama Ifeoma wiped her tears, smiling. That evening, as the sun melted into gold and the sky turned purple, Adanna and Obina danced together in the village. Together in the village square. They were no longer strangers, nor victims of confusion. They were partners in a story that would be told for generations. As the music faded and the stars appeared, the narrator's voice would say, "It was not a prophet, nor a dream, but a mistake and the courage to stay." Sometimes, that's all love needs. And so, hand in hand, they walked back home beneath the soft glow of the moon, while the village of Abanjo slept in peace.
Subscribe to my channel and see you in my next video.